Big update from Fabrizio Romano. Manchester United are closing in on a deadly new signing, with Matheus Cunha also in the mix. Don't forget to like the video, drop your thoughts in the comments, and hit that subscribe button bell for more daily Man United updates. Fabrizio Romano. Update on Man United signing deadly star alongside Cunha. Manchester United are not chasing a deal for Brentford star Bryan Mbeumo at the moment, and remain focused on signing Wolves forward Matheus Cunha. Fabrizio Romano has revealed in his exclusive GimSport newsletter. The Red Devils were linked with a move for the Cameroonian international again this week, but they are not currently pursuing his signature, as Cunha remains Ruben Amorim's top target to bolster the frontline at Old Trafford. However, Romano expects Mbeumo to have no shortage of suitors this summer following an impressive season with Brentford and considers him one to watch for several clubs. The 25-year-old has just over a year remaining on his contract with the Bees, although the club hold an option to extend the deal by another 12 months, until June 2027. Man United not chasing Mbeumo deal. Remain focused on Matheus Cunha pursuit. Romano, writing in his exclusive GimSport newsletter, revealed that while United are not actively chasing a deal for Mbeumo, several clubs are monitoring the 25-year-old situation. As far as I know, the main target remains Cunha. For Mbeumo, there will be many clubs involved, so it's an open race. Mbeumo has enjoyed a career-best season under Thomas Frank, scoring 18 goals and providing 7 assists in 39 appearances across all competitions. He ranks joint 5th among the Premier League's top scorers this term, alongside Brentford teammate Young Wissa, who has also netted 18 times. Mbeumo, praised as deadly, joined Brentford from French side Troyes in 2019 and is expected to bring the Bees a significant profit, with reports suggesting a deal for the Cameroonian could cost up to £60 million. Man United are believed to be eyeing several Premier League stars alongside Cunha and Mbeumo, including Ipswich Town sensation Liam Delap, who remains one of their top striker targets this summer. Ruben Amorim was right about Manchester United kids at Brentford, and Chido Obi proved why. Man United suffered a 16th defeat of the Premier League season, as a young team were beaten 4-3 by Brentford. Ruben Amorim had called it not the best moment to play the kids, he said recently. Manchester United's young guns might now also understand why their manager was cautious about chucking them in at the deep end this season. If this is a case of sink or swim, then the third youngest team in Premier League history were gasping for air at the G-Tech Community Stadium. This won't be an afternoon that will wreck promising careers, but it could certainly be a setback. Tyler Fredrickson had a promising start, but was replaced by Victor Lindelof as he began to struggle. Chido Obi might have signed up to Rasmus Højlund's Strikers Union on his return to the away dressing rooms after this chastening effort. It's worth revisiting Amorim's comments from a couple of weeks ago about the danger of throwing the kids in during a domestic campaign that has become an embarrassment to the club. It's not the best moment or the best season to put some kids to play because, again, they need a strong base to really show what they can do. But in this moment, we need to do it, Amorim said. You can't really argue with that, but you can also see why United's head coach was reluctant to do what he had to do at Brentford. The result was a 16th defeat of the season and another rough afternoon. Before kick-off, there had been excitement at the United lineup. At 17 years and 155 days, Obi became the youngest player to start a Premier League game for United. He was the junior member of a very junior team. With an average age of 22 years and 270 days, this was the third youngest team to start a Premier League game for any club. It didn't feel like that was the case when the team dropped, but youngsters such as 20-year-olds Kobbie Mainoo and Alejandro Garnacho have so much first-team experience that it can be easy to forget their tender years. 6 members of the starting 11 were 20 or younger, with Harry Amass, Fredrickson, and Patrick Dorgu rounding off that number. The focus was on Obi, however, as it always is when a prolific goal scorer at academy levels begins to try and make the ascent to first-team football. The former Arsenal youngster has already seen just how taxing that rise can be. He has 14 goals in 15 games this season at youth level, but his cameos for the first team have shown how raw he is. He had chances against Fulham in the FA Cup, but has toiled without reward otherwise. Amorim's comments about this not being the right time to play youngsters had a caveat. The head coach didn't think he had any other option. Europa League progression and the catastrophic state of their Premier League season have rendered these games exercises of survival. As soon as Joshua Zirkse's season came to a premature end last month, it was clear Obi was going to be needed. In his first, Luke Littler reveals private message of support to Man United star amid wretched form. Dart star Luke Littler has never attempted to hide his love for boyhood club Manchester United, and has been messaging some Red Devil stars on Instagram. Luke Littler has sent a word of encouragement to Mason Mount as he attempts to rescue his floundering Manchester United career. The midfielder joined the Red Devils in a £55 million move from Chelsea in 2023. But he has endured an awful time of things since then. The 26-year-old has made just 41 appearances and scored just twice, having been beset by injuries. One of those strikes did come in his most recent outing as United slipped to a 4-3 defeat to Brentford, their 16th league reverse of the campaign. Dart star and United superfan Littler is hopeful of that being just the start for Mount, having reached out to the England man. He revealed, "I don't really speak to them players. Although I don't think anyone knows this, I recently messaged Mason Mount on Instagram just to say it was good to see him back in training again. We bought him and thought he'd be great, but he's had a few injuries. I'd love to see him get into the starting team and score goals." And while Littler insists that he does not regularly contact United players, he also revealed that he got in touch with Harry Maguire, who had an amusing response. Littler added, "When Maguire scored the winner against Lyon, I put on my Instagram, 'Can you wear the number 9 shirt?' And he replied with laughing emojis." While Littler is a loyal United fan, it appears that he won't be stretching his schedule to go and watch the side should they reach the Europa League final. The Red Devils are 3-0 up after the first leg of their semi-final against Athletic Bilbao. But with a Premier League darts evening set to take place in Sheffield the following evening, Littler has ruled out splashing the cash. Speaking to sportsboom.co.uk, he said, "I have been looking at flights, but I'll go only if I'm allowed. Even if I don't go, I'll obviously watch it. I don't think a PJ private jet is worth it." Despite that, Littler has claimed that United have already given him inspiration this season. He suggested that the side's FA Cup defeat to Fulham earlier this term had pushed him on to reach the UK Open semi-finals. He said, "Obviously I am happy I'm into the final of the UK Open at my third attempt. But in the second break I heard about the Manchester United loss, so it spurred me on a bit, won the next 5.